Hey guys, I'm back for another video. This one is going to be about my days in Clairsville, Ohio, and I'm actually going to show off some stuff in this. Now, I hope I don't make some rivals of Clairsville mad, but oh well. I do have more stuff of Clairsville in Ohio. That's what you're curious about looking, and I just found this on the floor looking around. What I just found. Oh, it's backwards. It says NA Jawbreakers. It's a Game Boy Advance game. I know I had that still. So I'm going to get up here and I'm going to show off something. Okay, see this? This is a thing I got a long time ago. I know it's all backwards. Crap, why is it all backwards? Let me fix this for a second. Oh wait, that's right. I gotta turn the camera around for that. Okay, well it's the St. C. Red Devils. St. Clairsville Pride 2015. It's a t-shirt I got. I got that for a couple good dollars at, might have to get down. It's a little bit odd. So, I just want to tell you about my days in St. Clairsville, Ohio, and tell you how I all did around it. I know I've talked about St. Clairsville, Ohio before, but I never have actually ever really talked about St. Clairsville. My days in St. Clairsville, though, I used to go there sometimes from Doylestown, Ohio, for about a day, stay for about 8-9 hours, and come back home to Doylestown, where my house used to be, up in Doylestown. And what I used to do is I would go there, go to the mall, go to Ohio Valley Mall. I would eat there. I'd eat a Cracker Barrel usually every day, and I would take a TV to watch too. I would make more TV DVDs because I used to tape on a TV station DVDs from Wheeling. I have tons of WTRF DVDs. I have tons of WTOV9 DVDs from Wheeling. And I have Pittsburgh DVDs from Wheeling and Youngstown. And a lot of this was taped up in Doylestown, where I used to get this all out. So what I would do is I would go ahead and go to the mall, use maybe about $60 a day, go to Goodies, Sam's Goodies, and Ohio Valley Mall. I see a lot of good people around there. I met some nice people from Steubenville, too. That was only a one-time thing there, though. That was around Christmas 2017 I went there. And I would go to all kinds of other places. Sometimes I would go eat at Chipotle. It would be right next to the mall in St. Clairsville. I would go to, what else? What else is there in St. Clairsville? Then I would go stay sometimes. Now, I didn't always used to go there and stay for, just a day. Sometimes I would go for 2 days. Sometimes I would stay there for a whole week. One time I did stay for a whole week, and that was a lot of fun. I would go ahead and spend time for doing anything I want in St. Clairsville, Ohio. It was a lot of fun. What else I would do is I would go and I just do a lot of stuff in St. Clairsville. St. Clairsville had quite a bit of what I wanted to do. You could go to Wheeling and go walk around town. You could go walk around St. Clairsville, and I know Wheeling's not the greatest place to be, especially at night, but I only went there during the day. There was only once or twice I ended up being there at night in Wheeling. I did go to the parade, Christmas parade, Wheeling Christmas parade in 2017. There, I went ahead to the, and I one time was walking around Wheeling, and it was getting too dark, and it did eventually get dark on me, and that was actually the same time in Yale, but I went to St. Clairsville, stayed at the hotel. That time, the Wheeling Christmas parade 2017 time I stayed there, I stayed for like 4 days. And wait a second, I thought of one way I could show you my t-shirt of St. Clairsville, my 2 t-shirts I have of St. Clairsville, Ohio. St. Clairsville football team, actually. Here we go. Now I did a better full picture. This way you can see exactly what it looks like. And here was the one I was trying to show you over here. Yep. It's about the same thing, ain't it? Yeah. It's just, I got the 2 colors because I wanted gray and white to represent St. Clairsville High School. So, what I did was, I went and see, there was even times when I left the hotel in St. Clairsville that I would think to myself, I don't really want to leave this city too much, because I like St. Clairsville. I liked Wheeling, but I like St. Clairsville better. Yeah, Wheeling's all okay, it's all good and all, but it ain't the best either, because I know it's more crime-filled than St. Clairsville. So what I would used to do is, I would go ahead and try to pull in the TV stations, because that's the closest I could get, being up in Doylestown. Being 60 miles away is a long ways from there. So what I would do is I'd get TV antenna, and I would pick them quite a bit. There was times I would get Channel 9 in very good, but I didn't really start getting it in good till we had good Hulu, streaming. To that was 2017. That's a long time ago. But I really didn't get Hulu streaming to 2018 because I didn't know you could actually get those channels over Hulu. I would go ahead and mess with the location on the Hulu thing over my phone, on a laptop. I couldn't do it on my phone. But I would do it over my laptop, and I would go ahead and say, yeah, I live in St. Clairsville, and sometimes I would put down Morgantown so I would get the Pittsburgh area networks. And I used to do that, and I would pull in, voila, all the local channels from St. Clairsville up in Doylestown, crystal clear picture. And I even have DVD proof, and I should show you a couple of them sometime. I would pull in from Doylestown. Now, the gully antenna I was telling you about is right out of my house. It used to be. That would get me Channel 9, and I actually figured that out before I figured out Hulu streaming. So before I had Hulu streaming going, I had WTOV9 actually all the time, starting on October 27, 2017. So I didn't lose Channel 9, except maybe a couple times here and there. And if it had bad picture, I would, get, some scrambling and would come back in. So here's how strong I have this house. This stuff is not as strong as it used to be because, for one, I don't live there no more, and two, I really ran the power up in that house. I ran the electric up so much in there because I was trying to pull in stuff so long ways. But it never did ever affect the bill. It just was too much for my room to carry on. And I would tell you something, the house is for sale right now, and the electric don't work in my room. And they have no idea that that doesn't work that way. My amplifier I used to run, there was too much power, and it actually blew out the whole entire electric socket by my window. So that don't work unless you get it fixed, which actually costs money. But they have no idea that it's like that. So I'm going to let them figure it out themselves that the electric don't work over there. So what happened was, I used to run up, you're not supposed to pull up full power on the amplifiers, but I wanted everything out there. I wanted Wheeling, and I wanted WTRF at that house, 7, and I wanted Channel 9 all the time. And I used to get PBS too before, when I started messing with that. Because I had that antenna I was telling you about that was 40 foot high. That thing just got PBS 44 Cambridge, and it used to get CBS 27 Youngstown. But that's all I had till October 2017 all the time. So I did get CBS, which means I got Fox too, because Youngstown, you get them on the same frequency. So what I would do is, I took the thing by the gully, hooked it up, thought, oh my gosh, I got Channel 9 all the time. Well, when I was messing with it, the thing in the basement, it wasn't in the right spot, so the thing in the basement said, yeah, Channel 9 was coming in when I was out there, and I thought, what, how? I thought that was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I thought that's pretty rare to get Channel 9 that quickly, although I have had it out there before. So I went ahead out, it was a rainy night on October 27, 2017, and sure enough, I went ahead and messed with the thing. And I had Channel 9 all the time out in that house. So actually, after that, I got closest to St. Clairsville as I have gotten it in my 6 years of trying to pull that thing in out there. Actually, it was 7 years by then, because of 2010 I started really trying to screw with that kind of stuff. Because before we had our little DTV transition, which happened back in 2009, and some people remember, I actually had Channel 9, WTOV, NBC out there all the time, right on my deck. It wasn't, I mean, it was not bad. I mean, it was over black and white TV. It wasn't the greatest. I couldn't hook it up in my room because I used to try to run cords in and out on the deck to my room, which was never. I would tell you one thing out there. It was a safety hazard with how I was running a lot of stuff at that house. Because I was running stuff that should be run the way they should have. And I will even tell you how strong this antenna was. The antenna one time fell halfway down my hill. I still had Channel 9 that night. It wasn't the greatest picture, but I didn't go out and fix it because I didn't know it was falling down because to my knowledge, Channel 9 was still coming into, and it was still coming the next day, so I thought, oh, okay, it's okay out there. And then I go out next morning and the thing's halfway down the hill, and that was funny. That was back in, I think, December 2017 or so, somewhere around then. Right before Christmas. It wasn't snowing, so I didn't have to worry about it. I just pulled it up by the cord anyway. You can pull that stuff up there by the cord. Right now, though, my antenna is for sale on Facebook, since I probably should be selling it anyway. It is broken looking, but I could still get about 20 bucks off of it. So, that was my little thing about St. Clairsville. I'm trying to think of anything else. I stayed at the hotel. I've stayed at the hotel, actually. It has like a basement hotel, rooms to it. I stayed there one time for a whole week back in 2014, and it's cheap. It was very cheap. I wish I would stay there instead of staying in Worcester one time all week long, because I would have saved a boatload of money. I had to pay over $1,000 to stay in Worcester for a whole week, when in St. Clairsville, I would have got that kind of room for like, not even maybe a little over $600 for a whole week. That's not even $100 a night. So yeah, I wish I could have done that more often. It would have been fun. And you know what? It wasn't going to take much money out. I should not, went to Worcester as much as I did, but I did. So I hope you enjoyed that little video about St. Clairsville, Ohio. I probably will have more, and I'll probably have another video about St. Clairsville, Ohio, and I might have more about Wheeling, West Virginia too. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.